Hi everybody, Mr. Politics here, and welcome to another video. A busload of migrants are secretly buzzed in to a deserted army camp in the middle of the night. Starmer thought that by secretly putting them in an old army camp in the middle of the night, that he thought that nobody would notice. Well, somebody did. There's a video going around of showing them being moved in. And of course, Starmer thought he could keep it a secret. Well, he couldn't. I mean, why didn't they take them to Dover, to the Dover port, and put them on ferry and send them back over to France? Buzz them back over to France. Let the French have them. But of course, Starmer, being the human rights lawyer he is, he doesn't want to think about that. And of course, that when left the government, the Home Secretary Mahmoud, to be the Mahmoud, it says that she wants the hotels closed of migrants and she wants them put in old army barracks. And of course, people are already demonstrating about it. And it's reported that the police will be on high alert tomorrow. No doubt the usual suspects will be out counter demonstration. The refugees are welcome. The migrants are welcome brigade. They'll be out counter protesting, shouting, "My refugees are welcome." Well, what's really happening is that criminals are welcome because we don't know who's amongst them. We don't know who's amongst them. They'll be allowed to leave the barracks and wander around to harass people and also make threats, intimidating the probably women and children. Who women and children, especially women, they'll be frightened to go out at night because of these criminals that are loitering around night. There should be a curfew for them. They should be confined to the barracks and not allowed out. They should be told they can't leave. They've got to stop where they are until their application for asylum is approved or not. Most of these asylum seekers who put in the barracks will probably be given asylum anyway, secretly. Nobody will know. Or like they say, they'll just simply, when they're out, they'll just simply disappear. They'll work in the black economy and they'll just disappear. And we won't know where they are. Thanks to this bleeding heart liberal, the Prime Minister we've got, Starmer, and the rest of his bleeding heart liberal ministers as well. Like I've said, why couldn't they have been placed on a boat, put on a boat, instead of being taken to the empty army barracks? Why couldn't they have just been driven right to Dover and put on a ferry and sent back to France? Or better still, them on their dinghies they came across on and force them to return to France. What we have at the moment in this country is a weak, pathetic, dour, boring Prime Minister. That's what we have. He's absolutely boring, isn't he? He thinks he's this world's greatest statesman. He's not. It's absolutely pathetic and boring. And of course, while he's still Prime Minister, there's going to be a lot more migrants coming in. I mean, you've got the Home Secretary, Mahmood, saying she's going to end the poor factor. She's going to end it. No wonder they keep coming here when they can be put up in hotels and old disused army barracks and allowed to roam free in towns and cities and annoying people. No wonder they come here. They know that they'll come here, then they can break the law and get away with it. And all this is all because of Dharma and the rest of his idiots we have in government. But like I've said, why couldn't they have just been driven straight to Dover, docked, the ferry, put on a ferry, and sent straight back to France? That's an easy solution to it. If that was to, if Starmer was to do that, the numbers of migrants attempting to come into the Britain would stop. They'd stay up overnight. But of course, Starmer, being the human rights lawyer he is, he's got to obey international law. He can't. He doesn't want to break it. He wants to obey it and tell the rest of the world what a good human rights record Britain has and how welcoming we am to migrants who are coming into the country. It's a pity we can't find a way of deporting Starmer. It's a pity we can't deport him, send him to another country somewhere out the way, and the rest, not only him, but the rest of his ministers as well. We can't deport all the government ministers. This is just absolutely utter madness, isn't it? I mean, like I've said, there'll be demonstrations tomorrow, people against them, and they'll also have the Refugees Are Welcome Brigade. They'll be out in force, saying refuge with their silly signs, chanting their silly slogans. Refugees are welcome. Well, anyway, that's the end of this video. Mr. Politics here signing off. And remember, don't believe the lies.